weird bug thanks to Zero Blast. So, right here. It doesn't matter which player you are, or what side it is, right? But the moment Cammy gets in here to here, for whatever reason, weird shit happens. It seems to be easier with player 2, but it's replicatable in this zone. I don't think it has anything to do with the map. Oh shit. What the fuck? Alright, it doesn't happen near the corners. Alright, I'm going to try to explain why this phenomenon is happening. So we're fairly sure that it's a rounding error, but it's also an issue with the way that light punches in Arcade Edition, or actually collision boxes were changed across the board. So right here, thanks to WydD's diff tool, we can see that the push box, this dotted line right here, used to be in this section. So on frame 1, it used to push the opponent back by this amount, right? And now it does not move forward until frame 6. So if we do a progression of each frame by frame for standing jab for Ken, frame 4 is when the attack becomes active, but Ken has not yet stepped forward. The reason why this change has been done was to prevent the complaint across the board of counter-hit pushbacks. So what's supposed to happen is when Ken throws his jab out, the opponent, if they are too close, gets pushed back. And then the jab is supposed to hit them in the head, right? But because in Arcade Edition in Season 3, this forward movement of the collision box does not happen until after the jab has become active. We are now, so this is frame 1 of the jab happening. And this is Cammy crouching, and you see how deep in her crouching head's hurt box is. All right. When Ken starts his jab, in season 2, she already would have been pushed back on the first frame. But what happens now is that in some instances there's a rounding error that occurs, and Cammy's head sometimes like the position of the back of her head, or the position of Ken's fist, the hitbox for Ken's fist, just barely misses the back of her head. And so this never would have happened before. There would have been a little bit more, there would have been some room right here, some overlap, some comfortable overlap where this never would have happened. But again, it was because of the counter hit pushback fixes that they made in Season 3 that caused this to happen.